Hey, this is Dave B69, and yeah, things aren't going extremely well. You can see we're 5-7. Yeah, things have got to change. We're basically a game and a half behind the Raptors for that 8th spot, so this is going to be a huge game. So and why do I want to get worse? I mean, Austin Rivers is a good player, but Shake Milton's better. So let's get playing. And this is a new bug. This is a weird one. Because normally had the players and stuff and everything on the screen.
Introducing the starting five for your Philadelphia 76.
Of course, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Kem Birch is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. A nice shot by Harris.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray did a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dragic. Rejected by Murray. Up top, Curry. Covered by Van Vliet. That one falls.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rejected by Harris. And Murray. Here we go. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Harris. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Now, here's Siakam. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the change.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Murray against Dragic. Birch. It's good on the putback.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And B, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Dragic. He had 15 points last outing.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harris against Siakam. Harris passes to Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Last season,
foul.
Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And, Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the inside, Birch, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Murray with it, now guarded by Siakam. That's good from Harris on the assist by Murray. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And right now for the 76ers, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Dragic. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And stolen by Harris. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Embiid with the screen on Dragic. Murray finds Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. One thing he's worried about, allowing Joel Embiid to get into a groove from outside. Coach said when Embiid's hitting threes, that opens up their entire offense. Obviously, we have to pack the lane against him, but we also can't give him free looks from deep. It's hard to accomplish both of those things, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 7. Embiid with a screen on Van Vliet. Swiped it away. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Thibault. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 7. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Harris a screen on Van Vliet. And Murray. Here we go.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Harris. Aaron Gordon comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Murray. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Ken Burns. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for Anunoby. Now here's Milton. Defended by Trent. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Van Vliet looking around. And the pass to Trent. Boucher with the ball. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Embiid. Drummond with a screen on Boucher. Embiid kicks to Milton. Driving to the basket. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Pass to Van Vliet. Over Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Embiid the screen. Maxey passes to Embiid. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
He doesn't get the second one. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And there's the drive. Count it. He's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Van Vliet, and the Raptors miss again.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Milton on top, defended by Trent, and Embiid gets it to go.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 12. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Maxey. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 13. Van Vliet outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Barnes with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Van Vliet outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
Reed dishes to Drummond. From downtown. A shot by Milton, no good. Raptors trail by 12. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
The layup off target. And here is Milton. Gordon outside. He can't hit that time. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 12. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Okay, I'm feeling good about this quarter, so let's hope we can continue this going.
And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent, and he's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Gary Trent. It's Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Dragic in at the point. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And the Raptors making a change here. Birch is checked in.
How about 3 seconds? I mean, he had the ball forever.
Substitution. Ken Birch.
Philadelphia on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Murray. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. A nice shot by Reed.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Inside. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Dragic.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. God just embraces the responsibility of it all. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The 76ers leading by 7. Murray scanning the floor. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Siakam. Kept alive. Here's Birch. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray against Dragic. Over Murray. No good from Dragic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And good that time.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Raptors call time here. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. A lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Dragic the pass to Birch. Up top, Anunoby. With the drive. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Trent.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Embiid's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Trent can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 11. Murray with it. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside Dragic. Five on the clock. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's stolen by Dragic. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. Tipped away and stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Murray with the ball.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Raptors trail by 15. Siakam outside. And stolen by Thibault. Harris kicks to Curry. And the 3 off target. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Anunoby passes to Siakam. The shot comes out. Good D by Embiid.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Siakam, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Harris. Aaron Gordon comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Jamal Murray. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Ken Burns. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic. Raptors trail by 15. Barnes outside. Pass to Trent. Back to Barnes for the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Toronto's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now the pass to VanVleet. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
But don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred VanVleet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
And Doris, though he's getting the press for his scoring, and he's been prolific, VanVleet's defense is equally as impressive.
My goodness, great instincts. Rarely fooled. You can't trick him. Quick feet, strength in the post. You see guys try to take advantage of his lack of size. He won't have it.
The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for your 6ers.
The first free throw is good.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's VanVleet, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, this is Fred VanVleet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
Drummond the screen, driving in, and they pick up 2. Maxey's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And VanVleet, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
Now here's Embiid. 18 points for him. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The 76ers in second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he gets them both. Raptors trail by 16. Here's VanVleet. That shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Embiid with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 19. Passes it to Boucher. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Boucher's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Down by 15. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Milton from the pass to Embiid. 1:41 left to play in the first half. And it's Drummond missing. Raptors trail by 15. Van Vliet left side. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Here's Trent. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 13. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Gordon against Barnes. To the right side. Clock at 6. Reed, a screen on Van Vliet. Maxey passes to Reed. Stolen by Van Vliet. Knocked away. Boucher with a screen on Drummond. Here's Barnes. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Raptors trail by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes kicks to Trent. The kick out to Barnes. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Van Vliet on the wing. Raptors need to get a shot up. Trent can't hit. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
Down low, he's been totally unleashed. Crashing through guys, going over guys, finding his way to the bucket. This is how you bury your opponent with the high percentage looks. We'll see if this strategy holds up in the second half.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they're taking their time, learning, building. Rome wasn't built in a day. Of course, they don't want to take as long as it took to build Rome to start winning games.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Feigl. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
Murray outside. Here's Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's just so tough to stay with Dragic in those herky-jerky moves without fouling.
Toronto, Goran Dragic, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Raptors trail by 10. Now Van Vliet, 22 points for him. To the middle, here's Birch. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Birch has got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Dragic against Murray. And he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Dragic. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray against Dragic for 3. Harris, and the 76ers get it back. Curry kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
Wait, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Up top, Dragic. He's covered by Murray. No good from Dragic.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Fades back. Misses off the left eye.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Murray against Siakam. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Dragic against Murray. Van Vliet outside. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Murray against Dragic. To the inside. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Have Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And so here's Toronto. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Harris passes to Drummond. Murray kicks to Drummond. For three, Harris. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Van Vliet. And Feibel sends it back. Murray finds Feibel. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his second.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And he misses all 3.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Van Vliet. The kick out to Dragic. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside Curry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Dragic. Back to Van Vliet. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists in the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And they double up Murray. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Van Vliet. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for OG Anunoby. Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Kicks it out to Gordon. Inside, Boucher with the steal. Barnes looking around. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Embiid with the screen on Dragic. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Hey, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now, here's Achua. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Boucher passes to Dragic. 4 on the shot clock. The dunk by Achua.
And tremendous fundamentals from Dragic, running the pick and roll to perfection.
Embiid with the screen on Dragic. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Fred's checked in for Goran Dragic.
13 foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Gary Trent Jr.
Barnes against Gordon. Pass to Milton. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 10. Barnes outside. Off target with his three. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Van Vliet. And yes, it's good. Maxey's got 10.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Van Vliet. 30 points in the game. Trent kicks to Achua. Tries again. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 12. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Scotty Barnes.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Pascal Siakam.
Team foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
For your Sixers, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Murray's checked in for Maxey. And Embiid drops them both. And Toronto has possession. It's a 14-point game. Van Vliet against Murray. Steps back. Rebound by the 76ers. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closely. Here's the three. Murray, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Barnes outside. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here are the 76ers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Into the lane, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Wow, incredibly quick feet of Aaron Gordon. This guy excels at seeing lanes to the rim and taking advantage.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet attacking. No good on that one.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Read a screen. Here's Murray. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got 18 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Milton following Fred Van Vliet's three. Just 5 to shoot. Milton the pass to Embiid. Over Trent. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, coming up to the court right now is your Sixers.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good. You better deliver, and he did just that.
I believe this is the fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Kem Birch. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Murray against Dragic. And Murray. Here we go. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Dragic finds Birch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Embiid the screen. Murray the pass to Embiid. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Trent. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Now, here's Trent. Defended by Milton. Clock at 4. Trent kicks to Birch. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 13. Milton on top. Jams it in off the great move.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Trent passes to Birch. Back to Trent. Over Milton. Trent can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia.
Foul. Coming up in the floor for your Sixers, Seth Curry.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes it to Embiid.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
At the line for your Sixers,
he's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 16. Here's Dragic. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch. Birch has got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Embiid the screen. And they double up Murray. And it's Thibault in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Trent can't hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
In the corner, Murray with it. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Raptors trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Dragic. For Philadelphia, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here is a screen on Dragic. Murray left side. And Embiid throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
The Raptors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the dunk by Boucher.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Murray after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Out to Harris. Boucher with the steal. Now, here's Trent. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 9th assist in the game now.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Now here's Murray. Embiid.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Raptors trail by 16. Outside Dragic. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Curry passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Birch. Back to Trent. Outside Dragic. From past the arc. That shot off. And Philadelphia the other way now.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Harris a screen on Dragic. Murray the pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Outside Dragic. Boucher with a screen on Murray. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he can't get the first one.
Fred Van Vliet.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And again, no good by Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Curry with the drive. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Springer. Over Dragic. Drummond trying to get himself free. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Van Vliet to the middle. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Dragic. Boucher kicks to Dragic. Van Vliet outside. Down low, Birch. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assisted by
Birch has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Drummond with a screen on Dragic. Takes it inside.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For three, Van Vliet. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Drummond with a screen on Boucher. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Toronto with the timeout. Master Sixer Nasty.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And the dunk by Boucher.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Milton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Dragic with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Springer the pass to Niang. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Van Vliet outside. Boucher finds Dragic. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
No good from Dragic. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Philadelphia.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
And what a great game. Embiid had 41 points, 22 rebounds, just utter dominance. Murray had a good game, 22 points, 15 assists, 6 turnovers, which is a little concerning. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from most players. So, until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.